Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Baldur's Gate and maybe hopefully finishes it. Last time on our series, we had just cleared out the mines of Nazgul and found out that behind it, or behind the poisoning of the ore there, was a cleric. But also, beyond that, there seems to be a more diabolical plan afoot, as there often is. At this point, what was our last quest marker? Not that one. Tranzig. So we have to go. We heard that Tranzig will have information about our foe. But I think before we undertake that quest, we should try and complete Minsk's character quest. Let's see if we have anything we want to unload first. Gosh, we do still have this unidentified stuff. I didn't know that. Well, let's really quick. I'm sorry.
What do you need?
Let's hop over to.
Hey.
Oh, hey. No, Newber, don't talk to me again. We've done this before. Let's hop over to the general store and get that stuff identified. Oh, we also met some sort of monk character who wanted to hang out with us, but we already have too many people in the party.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Alright. Tell me about these things. Boots of Avoidance. Gives you bonus to missile attacks. Perfect. Armor class +5 versus missile attacks. That must be it. Ring of Infravision. Lets us have Infravision. That's cool. And then Short Sword is just a +1 short sword. Okay. You already have one of those, right? Cool. Missile dodging boots. I don't know, really could go to anyone. Catherine, maybe? Here, have some missile dodging boots. And then the Infravision ring, again, I don't think it's going to be that important because I think I have party Infravision enabled, but just in case I don't, or it is important, I have that. I don't know what to do with this. You can have this. Mira is never. Oh no, she's not never going to level up, but it's gonna. It's taken a while so far. Let's talk to you first.
You haven't seen a man about this tall and this wide, have you? That lout.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. Oh, that's it. That's all. Okay, well, that was the monk guy, Rasad. Okay, well, so yeah, anyway, I think what we're going to try and do is knock out Minsk's, or work towards knocking out Minsk's character quest. That'll divert us a little bit from the main story and give us a chance to level up a little bit more before we head back into Beregost. And we're headed towards the Gnoll Stronghold. Who are you folks? Travelers from the north. You trespass quite deep into Omnian territory. Perhaps you have come to spy upon our troop build-up. It's quite funny the stupid notions northern barbarians can have stuck in their heads. Who are you and what do you want? Sendile, the noble merchant of Ergrin's foremost family of Delgod, Alexander, and I have come to hunt the game. Thought perhaps you would make for better sport, I suppose. Yeah, what kind of monster would hunt his fellow human like a wild animal? Oh. What? Okay. I'm not gonna fight you, though. I want to, because you're kind of a prick, but I'm not gonna fight you. Cloud Peak Mountains. Again, I wonder if that's where I am currently, or if that's where I'm headed. Actually, no. I guess we'll see. How big is this map? Wow, pretty big. Okay. Can I just walk over here? Oh, on these little cobblestone paths. That makes sense. That was an optional person I could have killed, though. Zvart. But I feel like it would be a little bit out of my character for a paladin that's, you know, part of a sort of righteous and helping other people group to just be like, oh yeah, you're a dick? Well, now I'm going to kill you. You are supposed to be at least like a chaotic good party for the most part. 15 experience for those farts. Not that much. Always good to check the map pieces on the borders just to make sure you're not missing out on anything.
Give it to me straight. I've got this.
Okay, that just takes us back into the mines. We don't want to do that.
You want it? You got it.
Oh, I guess there was another little crossing path over here. Nope. Hobgoblins, or kobolds, I mean. Which of course makes sense because kobolds were all over in the mines. Okay. Alright, and we walk back down. I think we're going to be looking for a left exit to progress, but that is okay. And again, I apologize. I know that a lot of this, I mean, to be fair, a lot of this is tedious for me to play, and then almost certainly tedious for you to watch, but unfortunately I find it to be a little bit essential, just for the sake of being at a high enough level to actually stay viable in the story campaign. Now obviously I didn't really have much trouble with the mines, but that's kind of my first main quest, so I want to make sure that that continues to be the case as I progress more in the main storyline. Just, no? Oh, okay. And every once in a while, when we explore like this, we come across little hidden nooks and crannies, which I appreciate, them taking the time to program into the game. It's nice to experience, you know. Ah! What do I see? Oh. Oh, just more farts.
Go for the eyes,
Flaming.
fool! Go for the
Possibly
eyes!
frosty. Death.
Come on, guys. There we go. One of the drawbacks to having your combat system based on attack rolls is you just sometimes waste, 5 or 6 rounds just swinging and missing. Constantly. Oh. These guys are non-hostile. Hello, Daryl.
Humanoid sky suckers!
Hi.
Good on you if you save the day.
Why would this fire Cobalt and a Tessoli be wandering around calling themselves Larry, Daryl, and Daryl? Okay, well, obviously that's not the right answer.
I've got this.
So, let's go for the other one. Electronic autographs. I got it. Catherine friends with Claude, Flair, Daryl. I don't
Tell me.
know why that's a
You want
thing.
it, you've got it.
And that makes me
Give it to me. I've got
curious.
this.
See, we would have never met Larry, Daryl, and Daryl if we had just gone straight for the accent. These interesting little tidbits are what I strive for. That's weird, though. I don't know. I don't know if that maybe that's like an insider program joke, like those are the people that like some of the people that worked on the game or something. It looks like there isn't a southern exit, so we can just walk along the south. I guess this shouldn't take too long. We've covered a pretty big chunk of territory already. Hey there, pal. Seems like your little party's wandered a bit off the beaten path. Well, that's too bad, because you've had the misfortune of meeting the fastest draw in the West. See that man over yonder? His name is Zal. He's the fastest dart thrower that's ever walked the Sword Coast. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't want to test the patience of that man, so why don't you do the wise thing and hand over all your money? Well, I'm definitely not going to do that. Yeah, well, I tried.
You butt kicking for goodness! Dose! Dose!
Give it to me straight.
Uh-huh. Nature's servant awaits.
Come on, Jahira. Cast the damn spell already.
What do you need?
no, Svart's joining in the fray too. He's the fastest dart thrower, and why is he trying to poke people with a spear? That doesn't seem to play to his wheelhouse. Certainly hard to hit. Give him that. There we go.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about me.
600 experience. Nice. That's definitely enough to bump Mira up into the next level. I like that. Split mail. A couple of healing potions. I'll definitely take those. What do you got, sir? Split mail and special bracers. A whole lot of darts. Just regular darts? Yeah, that's a bummer. I guess, well, yeah. Just in time for Bless to wear off. Perfect. Okay.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Also, if we don't resolve Minsk's thing before too long, he's going to get impatient and try and leave the party. And I certainly don't want that. Bracers. I wonder if they're AC bracers. She can't tell. Okay, Mira, let's go ahead and level you up. You get 1 spell and 4 hit points. Can't say that that's particularly inspiring, but okay, why don't you drop this, because it doesn't seem generally useful. Yeah. I would much rather have her have access to, like, magic missile.
Give it to me straight. What do you need?
Let's go ahead and head down for
You
the
want
night.
it? You've got it.
What does that mean?
What is it this time?
Why? Wait, what?
You rang?
Why? What does that mean? Spellcaster level decreased by 1. Oh well, we're not going to let it bother us,
You want it?
because I don't know. 3rd edition, or 2nd edition still is a bit puzzling to me. I'm sure if I knew what that meant, it wouldn't be so alarming.
Possibly Frosty. Death! Possibly Frosty. Death!
Uh-huh.
Should probably learn
You rang?
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go
web.
for
That'll
the
be
eyes!
useful. I think she gets
Give it to me. Don't worry about
3rd
me.
level or 2nd level spells next level at 3rd level. But that was nice. That was a nice little bump in experience points. I would certainly say that that was worth it. The fact that I can't carry their equipment is a little bit of a disappointment, but I'm not too put out by it. I have a fair amount of gold. Very fair amount of gold. It's not like I have to really, you know, spend it on anything in particular, so Alright. So we got this whole deal. Obviously, this will lead us to the next section, next map section. Oh. Ah, the forest area up there.
You want it? You've got
But we
it.
might as well walk down here and kill whatever Zvarts are lurking about. Maybe we'll find a hobgoblin. It's been a while since I've seen a hobgoblin. Which seems odd, because on our way here, we were finding, on our way to Nashgull, and a little bit south of Baragos, we were finding them like left and right. Hobgoblins all up in this countryside. Interested in this mountain? No. Alas. Alright, so we'll do one more map section, and then I think we'll probably cut the episode there, and then have the next one start when we enter the Gnoll Stronghold. The Gnoll Hold. Gnoll Hold's Bard. Or something like that.
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you were sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air. Your heart, its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Dang. That's an... Oh, shit. Guess we're gonna fight some gnolls real quick.
Flaming!
Eeks. Oh, these aren't gnolls. These are flins. Which I think are like slightly better gnolls, if I remember correctly. That's cool. She's shooting T-Magic missiles now. Hey, and 120 experience points each. That is not bad at all. What's this? Blur. Okay. Again, kind of weird that these guys are carrying spell scrolls, because to the best of my knowledge, gnolls aren't particularly known for their spell casting.
What do you need?
Increased by 1. Was it always increased? Have I just been silly?
Tell me. Don't worry about me.
Alright. There's obviously, I mean, we're coming up on the Gnoll Stronghold. We're going to be encountering gnolls from now on. That makes sense. Or Flynn's. That's the case
Oh,
may
my
be.
heart's really not in this.
Or just his farts, I guess.
Go,
That was weird though. Dream
I'll
sequence.
possibly
Pretty
cause
cool.
the death.
Go for the
Oh,
eyes,
my
Boo!
heart's
Go
really
for
not in
the
this.
eyes! Rusk!
Cool. Gold coins. Remember that one time I found a gnoll named like Jerry or something? That was pretty weird, right?
You have need of me?
Give it to me straight. I've got this.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Gosh.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Kind of racist. I don't feel good about that, but shit. Actually, let's see how this plays out if I do our person versus theirs.
Tell me. Don't worry about me.
Okay, I guess. Nope,
I'm
Emmeline.
gone.
Give it to me.
Emmeline
Don't
is
worry
not
about
our
me.
champion. Ah,
What you
crap.
want?
Uh-huh.
My turn to save the day.
Yep.
Okay. Please actually switch to this. Man, though, if they get killed by Emmeline, that's pretty embarrassing, right?
What do you need?
Hey, there we go. 500 experience points, which is definitely more than we would have
You
gotten
want it?
for killing
You've got
them.
it.
That's what I was hoping for. See, like I said, BioWare games or I guess this is Black Isles, but these types of games very, very often will reward you for resolving conflicts non-violently instead of violently, if you can figure out a way to do it. Which is why I, as we talked about in the first episode with character creation, prefer to play high charisma characters. It just makes that whole bit easier. Although now that I think of it, I don't.
Kind spirits. A wondrous ancient
Give it to
oak
me
is in
straight. You
peril.
want it? You've got it.
I don't even know if that factors into anything in this first game.
What do you need? Don't worry about
I
me.
think at the very least in
Tell me.
Baldur's Gate 2 you get a little bit different options. Please, kind spirits, a Dryad. A wondrous oak is in peril, about to be attacked by two who would defile the majesty of nature. You avoided my charms and must be stopped before irreparable harm is done. Will you heed my plea? Yeah. I want to help this. Oh, fucking goddamn it!
You want
This
it?
person,
You got it.
obviously, but I'm also weary of her. So what kind of Dryad wears clothes? Oh well. Krum and Caldo. Hey dudes, what's the shit?
I'm Caldo. This is my brother Crumb.
Okay. We think this here's a magic tree because it's all alone up here and it's so big. Probably got gnomes or pixies or something in it. So we're gonna bust it down and take any treasure. Ain't that right, Crumb? You wanna help? It's a big tree, no. Well, we're not bandits, but certainly not going to let you just
My heart's
bust
really
up a
not
tree
into
and then steal fairy treasure. So. It's regretful that I have to kill them, though, unfortunately. Ooh, special club. Did you hear it? That has your name on it.
I care not.
Some sort of girdle.
Give it to me straight. You want it? You got it.
Alright, Dryad, I
My
did what you
tree
asked.
is in such pain.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
What do you...
What do you
You
need?
basically just killed 2 innocent people. I mean, like, I'm sure you would be happy that we're in vulnerability. Okay. You know, I'm sure he's happy that we're, like, generally doing nice things for people, but... Oh, shiznat. Gosh dang it. Well, I guess you're using this now. Which is only slightly better than punching people with your fist. How do you do with a short sword +1? Huh? 20 also. Well, if you're not going to be good at hitting things, you might as well be not good at hitting things with a +1 weapon. Cool.
You want it? You got it.
And I got 500 experience for that. That is not nothing. Oh, let's see
You're a
if
queer
you can...
fellow.
Nope. 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 I bet it's just a +1 club. That's still exciting, though.
Yep.
I'm excited
me.
for that. Probably
I
before I actually attempt...
Adventure and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Before I attempt the Gnoll Stronghold proper, I'll probably make a trip back in town just to sell off any extra weight and get those items identified, because it looks like Imoen isn't quite at the point where she can do it all by herself. Doesn't even mark it on the map. That's interesting. The other solution to that problem would be, of course, to have Mira memorize 3 casts of Identify, have her identify it all, and then rest, and then have her memorize a different spell, but that's a little fiddly and I don't want to bother with it. And if I'm going to have to go back to town to sell off excess stuff anyway and buy fucking Khalid a new sword because he broke his other one, dum-dum,
Give it to me straight.
then I might as well get them
want it?
identified
You
at
got
some time. Ooh, but this is maybe a wolf's den. It's kind of enticing.
You want it? You
My
got it.
blade will cut you down to size.
Ooh, a box in it. Okay.
What is it this time?
Yeah, magic missile that fool. Ooh,
What do you need?
nice.
Don't worry about me.
125 is nothing to shake a thing at. Ooh. Fancy halberd, okay.
Tell
Can
me.
I help you?
You want it?
You have need of me? If
yes.
none are better.
Throw this in your old sack. Can you identify this? Nope. Okay. Well, good try. That's immense. Have to remember that he's got a pretty heavy, or pretty high carry load. In fact, better than I have, so he's a good person to offload crap onto as well.
Can
Give
I
it to me
help
straight. You want it?
That's
You got
cool.
it.
Plus one weapon, probably. Or something, at least.
Don't worry about me.
In a box in a cave of wolves. Seems a little strange, but, you know, helpful. Waterfall and some thick trees. Oh, there's something behind the waterfall. What have we here?
Butt kicking for goodness!
A dead cat.
What do you need?
Well,
I've got it.
okay. That's pretty darn strange. Maybe that would make sense in the right context. I hope.
You
Need the
rang?
weapons. Freaking flip-flop. Here, have some darts. Yikes. Okay,
What is
well,
it this time?
dang it.
I'll do it.
That's another good reason to go back into town. Restock on
Tell me.
ranged ammunition. Which I suppose, now that I think of it, is the only type of ammunition that you would ever have. Yikes. It's surprisingly strong yet.
Give it to me straight. You want it? You've got it.
Maybe if I go up here, it'll explain why there's a cat, dead cat behind a waterfall. Oh, maybe Dryad knows why there's a dead cat behind the waterfall. Oh.
I want my mommy.
What?
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Tell me.
Oh. Okay. Protection from death, I would guess. And an antidote, which is pretty spiffy. This, I think, is copied. So we can get rid of it. I want to keep this autograph because I have no idea what it's for. And that makes me think that it's for a quest. I wish I had a potion
What do you
bag.
need? Tell me.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, well, you're welcome. It was also completely an accident, so there's
Good on you
that.
if you saved the day.
Take it, experience. Yeah, I got 200 experience and gained a reputation. How about that? repel. Yay. 975. Holy crap. That is amazing. I think that's the most experience I've gotten from a single enemy kill. That's incredible. Okay. I could certainly find more Winter Wolves, that's for sure. Wretched fortress. What fortress do you mean? I wish to arrest the captive when the others would rather let her live through. My brethren make me an exile from my own. I hate to say it, Ingot, but it's kind of our intention to not let you eat her. Also. Okay. Well, so let's pop back over to town. Okay, cool. We can get straight there. Pop back over to town. We can sell and identify.
Don't worry about me.
Alright, let's see what we got here in magical
Business has
items.
been poor, what with the iron shortage
What?
and all.
Oh, I know
Give it to
that.
me straight.
500 gold. Wow.
Customer is always right.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. You have all the identify stuff, right? Bracers, girdle, club, protection scroll. Bracers of archery. Okay. The Dale's protector, blah, 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 blah. Extra Thaco with ranged weapons. That's super cool. Girdle of bluntness. Extra AC versus crushing attacks. Interesting. And finally, +1 club. And protection from undead scroll. Okay. All of these are really good things. I'm really happy with our take this time around. Is this color spray? Okay, so let's divvy this up a little bit. Obviously, we don't have a cleric, although we do have a druid, which is our cleric substitute. Bracers of archery. I feel like that should probably go to you. Who has the worst Thaco that's using it? Oh, well, I guess it would be either of you guys. You already have a bonus from your Dex mod. Let's actually give them to Minsk. Oh, I forgot. He's got a special hamper too. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Give this +1 club to Jaheira. I don't think you can sell clubs, so you can just drop that. And then the AC versus crushing attacks. What do you have right now? Versus missile and piercing. guess to you. Why not?
You've attacked. What do you need?
Okay,
You
My
want it?
prices
You've
are
got
the
it.
let's
best
do
south of
this
Waterdeep.
one more time. Oh, it's just a +1 halberd. That's a little bit disappointing. I'll hang on to it though. I mean, certainly I want to hang. I can sell the autograph for 25. I want to hang on to it. +1 short sword. I don't need more than one of. We can not sell that, but all these other ones, I think, are pretty safe to get rid of. We want to keep that, obviously. Don't need this short sword. And you need all of this stuff. But what you don't need, or what you also need, I guess I should say, is like 50 bajillion bullets. What does this guy have for sale? It's not much else, right? I believe the other guy was the one with all the magical items in Bear Cross.
Tell
Okay,
me.
well that's
Don't worry
I mean
about
that's a
me.
pretty good haul. You can hang on to that for now because you may need it in the future. You do that. I wish I had like a storage container. You can drop these because literally nobody uses them. Can you use these? No. Nobody needs that. You cleaned up your inventory a little bit. I wish I, in the later games, based on D&D, they have different organizational
Give it to me straight.
cases and
Don't worry about
equipments,
me.
and I wish I had those now. They have like a scroll case, the gem pouch, which we obviously have, and then, gosh, there's one other one.
You want it? You've got it.
Oh, potion
Never
case
had rats.
that I find particularly useful. Alright, let's sleep like pretty rich people tonight. And get hella drunk. Oh no. Beware the woods to the west. Cool. Alrighty. Well, that's it for us today. Next time we will head into the Gnoll Stronghold and try and save Dynahir for Minsk. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.